And we're back in Neurodeck, everyone. Welcome. And I think I ended the last session in mid sentence because I'm a pro recorder, streamer, YouTuber. Anyway, we defeated that heliophobia thing, and we selected a Grand Pass medal as the reward. So I still wish I would have turned a spiritual belief into the Grand Pass medal instead, but this is still. Like, the thing is, we only have the 2 items anyway, so we can just play this one and then play the stress ball again and again, and then at some point the Grand Pass medal will be good to use as a finisher, just having it held in hand to do the 10 then 15 damage it might end up being at, and if we get more items it'll be better. It might dilute the deck and not be good, but I think it's okay. That's the hope anyway. We can add a card from other emotions, a card to the deck here, sleep, or remove a card from your deck. I'm really tempted to remove a spiritual belief. But another solution could be to just dilute the deck a bit with more cards. So I will take in a card from other emotions, assuming we can find a good one. Here is Boxing. Phobia loses 2 times 2 HP. Oh, which combos with Wrath, of course. Very cool. From the Anger deck. Candy Box then, it says Phobia loses 12 HP. You create 1 copy of Candy Box in your discard pile, giving us more attack cards. And it's a good one. That's nice. And on every rotation of the deck, we would get more and more candy boxes, which is kind of cool. It's also a good conversion of stamina to damage. Same as the Random Thought, but of course, since this one does twice in the same action, this is way better. Like, it's twice as good as the Random Thought, basically. Television then says you draw 1 card for every card played this turn. Currently 0. Alright, we are getting, I mean, the boxing is really, really nice with the flow, but I think the candy box is just such a good baseline for the deck, so we'll get that. And with that in mind, we can now start removing random thoughts. That would be really good. But we would also improve our character's permanent stats. I wonder if we are moving in on the final fight, because in that case, eating a dish that would boost our next fight would be good. We have never tried this before. I have no idea what it does. But I only want to do it if it's for the final boss. And unfortunately, this path up here isn't always visible. I can't, like, scroll to the side. I'm clicking and dragging. Nothing really ends up showing me where we are on the track. I think we are in more than 21. But we will just take some extra permanent stats, and I think we'll take another sanity hit here, or upgrade. Good. Then we have Mysophobia and Heliophobia again. Mysophobia is the one that we can beat easily, I think. Yeah, it was masculinity that we didn't want to fight. Mysophobia, we have the counter for this one, because we are religious. So, another day, another phobia. Get those mind focuses running. So here we will play Grand Pass Medal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning I can draw 1 more card, but then we have to play 1. And so I would just play a Spiritual Belief to get some stamina back. Now we're definitely doing a Spiritual Belief here. Dealing a lot of damage. Then this turn we could work on setting up the Rested modifier, but we would lose it. So really we should have used that with the Spiritual. We should have set up the Rested modifier and then used it to attack instead. That would have been better. Like the Hug. And the Stress Ball. Yeah, because it won't... If I play the hog right now, we won't even have the rested modifier when it comes to my turn, so I will get literally nothing out of it. If we play it 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards. So I could do the tattoo, I could do the comfort food. Yeah, let's do a comfort food. I'm fairly certain that we can beat this one without too much of a hassle. I do have to think about the moves in order to get this one done, I believe. We are about to lose our modifiers again, so I wouldn't get anything out of doing the rested thing. Next turn we will, so we will do the meditation session this time. We will play Random Thoughts. Then we have 6 cards in hand. The next action will go towards the stress ball. I know we get the rested modifier and it's kind of wasteful. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. Should have just played the comfort food. Bubonic plague. Yeah, okay. Flow at 3. This time we are hugging. Getting that rested modifier going. Spooning as well, sure. Up to 11. And the next turn it'll be a part of the attack with the spiritual belief, which is great. 6 cards in hand, 2 actions. We can draw a card first. And here's a candy box, which is great. The deck is about to be reshuffled, so let's get another candy box into the deck. Indeed. Flow first. We only have 2 actions, right. Are we doing the flow at 8? 8 extra damage. Or we could just attack without the flow. We only have 51 stamina. Oh, it's gonna remove my wrath after the fact. Oh, and so will the spiritual belief. It's gonna remove the flow before using it. Right. Meaning we would get 8 extra damage still, because it counts as a stack over here. And we have what? 10, 11 is 21, 23, 24 out of 51. 8 more, or... Oh, we have 14 here. Dream. And spiritual beliefs. It's not going to be lethal this turn, but next turn we have the tattoos to finish him off, and then that's it. The Grandpa's Medal should do 10. Let me just test. Yeah, 10. Good. Good stuff. Here we select a card and we add it to the deck. Broom. Discarding random cards might be kind of okay. Oh, it's an item using with 2 uses? No. Player gains... Grandpa's Medal is for every card played. Item card played, meaning equipped. So having one with more uses isn't a good combo at all. Alcohol is insanely expensive. I don't get this card at all. Why would you ever pay 50 for 5 wrath? That's insane. And then Anarchy, Phobia loses 10 health. Then remove all Phobia's modifiers. There's definitely uses for Anarchy. It's one of the good cards. And then another Spooning though. And we are already building Rested really high. Which honestly, that has diminishing returns, because if you play Rested on a turn where there's only 1 turn of Rested remaining, you don't get a whole lot out of it. So the less Rested you have in the deck, the better. Kind of makes sense with Rest. The more you have of it, the less it works. Starting at a certain point where you do want some rest, of course, baseline. We have so much of it. I think the Anarchy is a really nice one to get. It's really expensive in stamina though, which is why I'm hesitating. Well, this one's not. And the Dream is really good because we have a full hand most of the time. How many spoonings do we have? One only. Nothing here that gains me stamina. We could also skip. The deck is in a really nice spot. I wish I remembered what Phasmophobia, the final boss, has for his own modifiers. Is Anarchy useful against him? I don't remember. We're gonna skip. And hope that that was not a mistake. Can we remove a card? No. I would like to remove Random Thoughts if we could, but we cannot. Add a card from Auto Motions. Eat a dish that will boost your next fight. I am gonna bank on the next fight being the Phasmophobia fight against the final boss. So we are taking the eating a dish. Also just to try it out and see what kind of bonuses it gives us. Oh, there's different ones. So choose a buff for your next fight. It'll apply automatically for one fight. Ramen. These are tasty ramen. You will draw 3 more cards at the beginning of your next fight. Or ravioli. Homemade ravioli, super tasty. They will improve your by 30 your max sanity during your next fight. Yeah, ravioli then, because we want to draw through a mind focus. And here's the dish. We can remove a card. Or get a trait. Traits are just really good. Oh, I completely forgot about this generous one here. The delicate one. Which is probably triggering more than I would give it credit for. Getting that final trait would be really nice. Probably better. It depends on the trait, obviously. But I'm hoping that we'll get a good one. Well, we can only get one. It's going to be bestial. So, pizza, fight, big dog, hardcore list, and a bite. When you discard a card, gain 1 rested, which we cannot. So, unless maybe we can have discards forced on us and that would trigger it. I don't know. We did not get Phasmophobia as the next fight. That's unfortunate. It's either Heliophobia, which I hate, or Entomophobia. Entomophobia then does 20 sanity, then blocks for 40. You lose 40 sanity, then he blocks for 20. And then he gains 10 wrath, and Phobia gains 5 rested. Okay. Meaning he deals 30 and then 50. So 20, 60, then 110, then 160. He's really rough. We almost died against Heliophobia last time, and I don't feel like I have improved much, and it's such a tricky fight. So this one's more easily predictable, and so we will take the Entomophobia and hope for the best. We will be drawing a card. This turn he doesn't have any block up, so it's very tempting to just hit him a little bit before he's gonna get rested over here though. So maybe that's not the right play either. I don't think it is. I think the right play is for me to build up for a big finisher. Because Random Thoughts doesn't do a whole lot. Definitely playing the stress ball. Why would I do that when we don't get anything out of the rested modifier? I wonder if it still gives me... we're not rested yet, never mind. Pizza, by the way, is way better now. Since when we gain sanity, we also get stamina. So now we're getting 13 stamina back for the comfort food. It's really good. Random Thoughts or Mind Focus? Mind Focus. Now he has 40 blocks, so we don't want to be attacking. We will be building up the rested modifier, I think, here. Or we could eat pizza. We have 7 cards, so I want to be drawing 1 and spending 2. Draw 1. Is this a 2? Which we are not playing this turn. So spend 2, that would be the comfort foods. That's gonna max out my stamina, so it's kind of wasteful. But not if I do the hug combo. More or less reset us. And then this turn he doesn't do any blocking. So next turn he will be without block, but having 5 rested. Healing for 3 turns. Flow is at 3. I could do spooning, flow, and draw first. And then have a lot of attack for next turn. So mind focus first. There's the pain pill for a really big attack next turn. I think that is the right play. With 4, it's 8. It's pretty decent. Yeah. I think we have lethal next turn then. I could do the math, you know. I could just do the damn math. But I like to live dangerously. Pain pills for sure. And then... Oh, I should have done Dream first. But Dream... We definitely have lethal. Smack. Waiting was the right play. What do we have here? Kombucha. This is an action, not an item. Okay. You regain 15 sanity for every active item you have. Active item. Man, okay. By the way, I'm pretty sure that at this point I'm decided that this game is made by or translated into English by other from another language. I think that must be the case. And they're inconsistent with their usage in terms. Like this for every equipped item would be the same here, right? It's not good. Keejchen no likey. The broom is cool because it discards, and that would combo with our new trait, gaining us 1 rested every time we discard something. It's really tempting. The pain pill spends stamina to get more actions for the deck. And we do all right for stamina right now. So if we decided that we're doing really well for stamina, then the pain pill is the right thing to get. If we need more stamina, it's a snack. This one helps me go through the deck quicker, which is really beneficial for me, and draw more cards with the mind focus. We will take the pain pill. We are a religious nut on pain pills who likes hugging people. There's kind of some character building in this, which is kind of cool. Meditation session with a grandpa's medal and a candy box. Also in the flow of things. Not bad. We can improve our character's permanent stats instead of adding a new card. For sure, let me get more maximum stamina. Have more buffer. We've got that way higher than last time, and here's the phasmophobia. Okay. Boss fight! I feel confident. He's giving me anxiety, which is great, because we can counter it. And I don't remember his other attacks, but we can definitely get rid of the anxiety every turn. We will always mind focus early. And I think we mind focus again. He's about to do a damaging attack. We could do double hug and tattoo. I cannot draw another card. Yeah, we cannot draw a card. Oh, we can hug, but it's kind of wasteful to double hug if we don't do the tattoo, right? Because then you're just wasting eight rested. I think we are double hugging and then doing the tattoo. Wow, yeah, jump scare. So then he does what? 15 sanity and phobia gains 25 block during his turn. Okay, so we want to attack this turn if we can. We're definitely doing a spiritual belief. Oh, then I'm losing my rested modifier. God damn it, I keep forgetting about that. But we will be doing it. After that, though, it's going to be a mind focus. So then I should do it first. Now we have 2 actions remaining. One of them is going to be the spiritual belief. The other one could be playing the stress ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we do have room for another card, so let me mind focus. And it's going to be the spiritual belief. We might not win this. We're taking a lot of damage here, and I'm worried. Now he's going to do 30 stamina damage, and then he gains 10 wrath. We cannot remove his wrath. Okay, but he's not doing an attack this turn, and he's not doing defense. So we can set up. I'm thinking I'm going to play the 2 items. And then activate spooning. Engage spooning. Yeah, let's engage spooning. Sounds good to me. So now he does 40 damage and the anxiety. So we are going to take the anxiety damage to putting me down to 1 sanity. Without considering anything else. So, and next turn he does what? 15 plus the 10. So we need to be able to survive that. And then this turn he doesn't do an attack. But obviously we are being pressured pretty hard. Here's the dream. At maximum stacks. The flow is at 4. Dream is 14 damage right now. We want to play the candy box to get... Before we shuffle the deck, we want to have 2 candy boxes in the discard now. And it's getting close. So it could be flow, dream, candy box. Flow, dream, candy box would be. This is 14. This is 12 plus 8 for each. So that's 16 more. 14 plus 16 is 30. And then 12 is 42. That would get us halfway. We still have pain pills to play the random thoughts to. Giving us another 8 plus 6. It's still not quite lethal. The thing is, I can hold the flow. He is not doing defense this turn, so we are not like forced to attack. And then we could hope to build the flow higher. Also, stamina is running low, but he's not taking any stamina away from us. We also have damage over here, I forget. So if we attack, if we use the flow now, we can maybe also attack next turn and finish him. Yeah. Flow. I want the stress ball to be one of them because it adds the rested. So the dream. Am I overlooking something? We are taking 40 plus 10, putting me at 1 sanity. That's it. Nothing else. I didn't. Last time we died because I overlooked the sanity. I don't think we've done that this time. So next turn we're also going to do a spiritual belief, removing all of the stacks. I think we might have lethal next turn. So 51. And I think I misspoke earlier. I thought that rested activated at the start of my turn, but it activates at the end. So we get the benefit off of it even if I lose it the very next turn, or even in their action. Now he's about to do 15 plus 10 sanity damage, and then that would kill us. So we definitely need to... Even the anxiety would kill me. So either we need to heal this much, 25, on top of, up from 6, which I think I could do, and survive another round. But let's check if we have lethal. I'm sure you already have done the math at home. This one will do... I think it's 15 plus 8. Because we've played the stress ball twice, right? No, we've only had one rotation of the deck, so it's 10 plus 8, 18, candy boxes, 20, and then spiritual belief is 10, 18, 23. We have lethal. We also have pain pills en masse. Let me eat a pain pill. We are out of stamina. Spiritual beliefs gives us stamina back. Wow, this is tricky. We also have comfort food, which will give us sanity, stamina back. If I eat a pain pill and then eat a comfort food, we have spent one action. No, we have gained one action, but lost 7 stamina. So 7 stamina spent on... tricky. I don't want to misplay this. We're definitely doing spiritual belief this turn. At some point. We have 4 actions. Candy box has to be one of them. It's the best attack we have. Now we have 3 stamina. So spiritual belief is still playable. Grandpa's medal is still playable. He's at 31. This is 23. 3 actions. Grandpa medal. Spiritual beliefs. Finisher. Okay. Took some time. I just want to be sure that we didn't screw it up again. So, choose your next destination. End the adventure and finish this alpha. Oh yeah, okay. Fair enough. The end of Neurodeck. There's nothing more. I didn't know. Alright, it is still, like I said, a game in development, and this is where we see that. In effect, you defeated the phobias standing in your way and feel a bit better now. How do you feel about your experience? There's a choice in front of you. Get some rest from video games, or return to Neurodeck for a new session. Metagaming. Breaking the fourth wall. You have unlocked Joy, the second emotion for Lay. Have we? You reach the Resilience level 1. Return to menu to discover a new level. Okay. Let's do that. So if I said mental trials, nothing new here. My save. Joy is unlocked. Anger is unlocked. Oh, was this anger? I thought this was joy. Yeah, we've unlocked anger. So we could play more. When you play a card, you regain 2 sanity and 2 stamina. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that kind of thing compared to just a static bonus. So that's really interesting. That means if you play 10 cards in a given fight, you will have earned more stamina and sanity back. Of course, you can't heal sanity with your first play unless you play tattoos. So, but I'm sure tattoos will not be existing in anger. I'm not sure if that's like bound to a certain joy emotion or how that works. But I think we've had enough of this game because I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you. Of course, we want people at home to play them. before we end though, here's the resilience level, and now I see this is the way to turn off up the difficulty of the game. I did not know that was a thing. Base level, you need to finish the game once in order to unlock a new resilience level, and so then resilience level says what? You don't get lucky draws in reward classroom rank 2, and 3 cards get available later. Not sure exactly what that means. You don't get lucky draws in rewards, so you can't like get higher rarity cards in card rewards anymore, I think. Is that what that means? Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed Neurodeck. This has been a short showcasing. We might return to this when it's out of alpha, and if it's like, I'll be keeping my tabs on it as always, and to see if it's worth coming back to. I enjoyed the game and the concept. It's definitely fun. It needs some polishing, not gonna lie, but I'm hoping that it gets it, and we will report back. And yeah, for now, this is Keejchen signing off, and see you all around.